everyone, welcome to my channel. If you are new, hello. If you have been here before, hello. This is my little sister. This is Celeste.
Hello.
This is the human being that I talk about probably the most on my channel. As you can see, she's my little sister, but she's my big little sister, which is why my head is in the shot, her head is not. But yeah, her name is Celeste. Everyone knows her by CJ because her full name is Celeste Joy.
And I'm starting a YouTube channel soon.
Yeah, so that's her shout out. So be looking out for her first video, like probably the next few days. This is actually her camera that we're using today. She bought it with her own money. Okay, but anywho, so you guys can get to know her a little bit more later because I'm gonna do a collab video with her also this week. But we're both home for spring break. She goes to Cal Berkeley. She also plays basketball there. I go to San Jose State, so we're about like 45 minutes away from each other. But we're both home for spring break, and we went makeup shopping today and yesterday and went absolutely ballistic. Like it's like, here's a picture of our trunk. Okay, so like you get it. So we're pretty much gonna start with we'll start with Ulta because that's where we went first, and then we'll tell you what we got from MAC because we didn't really get anything, and then we'll go into Sephora, which is where we were at for about 2.5 hours. So yeah, if you would like to see a haul with the West sisters, please keep watching. Okay, so we're gonna start with Ulta because that's where we went first. So basically when I'm like not at home, I make shopping lists of all the makeup that I want to buy when I get home. So yeah, this is all the stuff that was in like my Ulta wish list. I got the Bare Minerals Bare Pro powder, foundation powder. And I'm like ride or die Studio Fix MAC foundation powder, but I wanted something new and I saw a lot of good reviews on this. And yeah, it's kind of funny because like I'm so anti Bare Minerals. I think Bare Minerals is like the Trader Joe's of makeup.
I think they're underrated, but
okay, so, well yeah. So yeah, this is in the shade Cardamom, number 23. It says it's full coverage and it's supposed to be good for your skin. We'll see. The next thing, no, I'm gonna go to that last. I got this powder because of her. I don't know what it is, but I got it because she told me to, and it's the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Poreless Finish Airbrush Powder. So tell them what you did with it.
so I have really oily skin. I think I have oily skin. I like to put this powder under my foundation using a liquid foundation or concealer. I put it in all the spots where I have pores, texture, anywhere that I'm oily, I put it under there. And not only does that get rid of all that stuff, but it keeps your makeup on for a long time. And it keeps it looking really good. You could probably use another powder, but it's like the fineness and the texture of this powder which makes it really good.
Thanks, CJ.
Yeah.
The next thing I got were trio lashes. I used to use these and they're a lot easier for me than individual lashes. So yeah, hopefully these come in handy. And then I finally got the actual glue that you're supposed to use with them. It's called Lash Tight and it's clear and it's also by Ardell. These are by Ardell also. And it makes it super easy for these to be applied, and it's clear and it's super durable. So yeah, I think that's, oh! Tarte Shape Tape! Oh my gosh, so you guys know I live in San Jose, but home is Bakersfield, and the San Jose Ulta never has my shade in stock. It's tan sand. Every single time I go, they don't have it, and the one in Bakersfield had a beautiful like display and it was there, and yeah, so I finally got Tarte Shape Tape. Apparently this is the best concealer, best coverage concealer, no creasing concealer on the market, so hopefully it's true. Okay, now CJ's turn for her Ulta stuff.
So I'll start off with that too. I also got the Tarte Shape Tape in the color Deep. I don't like my under eye concealer to be too light, so I got one that's almost the same color as my own skin. And I like to wear concealer by itself, so I feel like that'd be good. I also got the BH Cosmetics Carly Bible palette.
You see that?
Is this?
No, it's super blue.
Okay. So, anyways, this was one of her first palettes, and honestly, I just thought it looked really pretty, so I bought it. It was $14.50.
Oh, I didn't know what prices it was. Okay, Tarte Shake Tape, $24. Bare Minerals Pro Powder, $30. It Bye Pores Powder, $24. Lash Trios, $4, and Lash Glue, $4.
Okay. Then I got the Physicians Formula Argan Oil. I wanted an argan oil or just an oil in general for either eyeshadows that were dry or wanted more pigment to them. I know for the Huda Beauty textured eyeshadows palette, I feel like this would be good for that.
Really?
For the glitters in that.
Who told you that?
I saw it on Instagram.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, and it could be used as a primer, moisturizer, all that good stuff. So
wait, can I get the palette?
Yes. Okay, yes. So I got this Physicians Formula Argan Oil mainly for the Huda Beauty palette because of the textured eyeshadows on the top row.
In case you guys didn't know what we were talking about, this is
that's the Huda Beauty palette.
Infamous palette. That is hers. I do not own it.
Really, really nice. But I feel like the glitter would be easier to apply with some type of oil. Spraying on the brush helps a little bit, but I think this would be easier. And this was $14.99.
Oh, and it also sounded that could be used as a primer. But she has oily skin, so she probably wouldn't use it as a primer. I have super dry skin, so I could use it.
And this is probably my favorite buy at Ulta. It's the Real Techniques makeup sponge for your face and your body. It's this big because it's supposed to be for your body. But I'm really tall. I'm like 6'3", and I have big hands and a big face. And I think that I got this mainly because it fits perfectly in my hand. And when it's wet, it's gonna be like bigger than that, and it's just gonna get every part of my face. And I felt like a giant using the regular one. So, and this was $7.99.
Orange.
Anyways.
Oh yeah, and by the way, if you guys don't know, I'm 5'9". 5'9" on a great day. So yeah, that's our height difference.
Shortest one in the family.
Yeah. Okay, is that all your Ulta stuff?
Yes.
Okay, so now we're gonna move on to MAC because we didn't really get very many things. Oh.
I also got this. It wasn't from Ulta, but it was a gift from one of my grandma's friends. She said it's really hard to find, and she knew I had eczema. So if any of you guys have eczema, this is the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula Skin Therapy Baby Oil.
We're like skincare fanatics. I think we get that from Dad.
Probably, yeah.
So anything to keep your skin looking nice, fresh, no wrinkles, no blemishes, we're a fan of. So apparently that's some good stuff. So I got some too.
Yep.
Alright, so now we're gonna move on to MAC. I only got one thing from MAC actually. I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and I like it, but I feel like it's like kind of drying. I don't know, like I feel like the pigment isn't as good as it should be. So I got that version, so pretty much a brow definer, but from MAC, and it's called the Brow Sculpt Brow Pencil. It's also retractable, and it also has a spoolie on the other end. It's in the shade Spiked, but the thing is it has the shape of the brow definer, so it's not like the pencil. It's kind of has like it looks like a teardrop. It's interesting, it looks like a teardrop, but the pigment of this is amazing. It's way better than the Brow Wiz, my first Beverly Hills, and we tried it in the store, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm happy. So, wait, I meant to get the pencil. Remember I tried this first, and then I tried the small pencil? She gave me the wrong thing. No. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm going back to MAC and getting the actual pencil. I didn't mean to get this. Shoot.
Get both.
No, I don't need both. This is why I can't shop with her. Every single time I'm like stressed about something, get both. Get both. Get both.
You'll hear what happens in Sephora later.
Yeah, okay.
I also only got one thing for MAC. This is a lip pencil.
Seriously?
In the color Cork. I I didn't have any good lip pencils. I usually just use eyeliners, or I don't use a lip liner. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So I finally got a good one.
Yeah.
And this is her favorite, so.
Yep. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to Sephora. This part is gonna be a little bit long, but hang in there. Okay, so I totally forgot that we also went to NYX. Bakersfield just got an NYX. Is it NYX or NYX?
I like NYX.
I like NYX too, so we're gonna go with NYX. So anyways, Bakersfield got a NYX store, and like the grand opening was maybe a day or two ago. But I didn't really get a lot of things because in the Bay Area we have like 2 NYX stores that are pretty close to us, so it wasn't like some big thing. But anywho, I got a skin colored concealer, which was $5. It's the HD Studio Photogenic Studio Concealer. I got my mom one. I have a bright one for my under eye, and I also have one for my contour. This same exact concealer, just different shades, and I really like it. So I just wanted to get one in my skin color in case I just want to do like a powder foundation with my Bare Minerals. I can just use the concealer to do some like spot treatment and then go over it with the powder. And that's for like a quick makeup, you know, quick day. And then I got the pore filler in like the travel size. I didn't want to get the big one because it was, first of all, it was $14. Second of all, I'm not spending $14 on anything that's NYX. Third, oh yeah, I wanted to try it because I didn't know if I would like it or not, so I might as well just get a small one. But yeah, this is only $5, and this is the NYX Pore Filler Primer. It says it's supposed to create a satiny smooth finish, minimizing the appearance of enlarged pores. Okay, I'm warning. Go ahead.
Yeah, I only got one thing too. I got the NYX Glitter Primer. I have a few glitters that I've had for a while and never use them because I don't have anything to go under it. So I got this.
And that works as like a glue. I have it and it works really well. Okay, now on to Sephora. So I'm gonna go back and forth, so I'm not talking for like an hour. Okay, so first thing from Sephora. I can put these together. This transition from like winter to spring, my lips have been so crusty, like chapped all the time. So Jackie Aina, one of our favorite YouTubers, told us about the Jack Black lip balm. I do not remember how much this was. Please tell me you have it in your phone.
$15. I didn't buy one.
I paid $15 for this?
I didn't buy one. Let me look.
I didn't. That's the other problem when we go shopping for makeup. We don't look at price tags, and it's a horrible habit. So we're gonna figure out how much this was.
Lip balm. Yeah. Oh, $7.50.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, so this Jack Black lip balm is $7.50. I got it in the flavor, I guess you could say, grapefruit and ginger. It has an SPF of 25. And a lot of times I don't like wearing lipstick. I don't like wearing colored lip glosses because they get on my teeth. It's so annoying, and I just like something basic and clear, or a lip liner under it, call it a day, which is what I have on now. And then this is Smith's Rosebud Balm. It was $6. It has like a pink tint, but it's not tinted, but it's like pretty, but it moisturizes your lips. So I got it, it was only $6. So yeah. Good.
The first thing I got was the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I've already used one of these, but it's completely empty, so I got a new one. And this is the travel size, or the smaller size. They were out of the full ones, and this was $28. The full one is $38.
Oh my god. We need help.
It's really good though. So.
The next thing I got, speaking of like setting stuff, I got the Urban Decay All Nighter Long Lasting Makeup Setting Spray. For my 22nd birthday party, I used some of this, like a sample of it, and on my makeup, and I obviously did not take my makeup off that night, and I woke up, my makeup was flawless. So yeah, do not sleep with your makeup on, but it's proof that this works. Yep.
So next thing I got was the Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow. These are new.
You have to swatch it.
And they're amazing.
Shout out Jackson Hill.
In the color Rose Gold Retro. This is the only one that they had. All the other ones were sold out. And
you guys, it is ridiculous. Like, I want to bathe in it.
Can you see that? Probably not.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, I wish you could see the pigment payoff, but it's kind of hard to see. Oh, you can kind of see it right there. Kind of. But it's beautiful. And it's not like too glittery and like it doesn't budge. Bomb. Okay. Next, so I have the chocolate Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. I have it in chocolate, but I just feel like, I don't know, like you can see my dark hairs through the pomade, and I don't really like that look at all. It looks super like unnatural. So I finally got Ebony, which is the darker one, and she has it, and I tried it, and it looked bomb. And it's kind of funny because I have the Ebony Brow Wiz, but for some reason I wanted the chocolate one, but yeah. So now I have two of them. And oh shoot, this was $15, $12 or $15. Between $12 and $15, and it's the travel size. And then this is $18.
And the Stila liquid eyeshadow was $24.
That little thing.
So next thing I got was the Kat Von D Lock-It Foundation in the color Deep 71 Warm. I tried this a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago, and I just sampled it from Sephora and just to see if it was my color, and I really, really liked it. It looked really good. So I got it. And it was $35.
Okay, so now on to foundations.
For my foundation, I got this Sephora Matte Perfection Powder Foundation in the color 66 Mocha Spice. Looks like this. Now, I'm not gonna use this as a foundation. I'm gonna use this as a bronzer. She has Dark Deepest from MAC, and I really like that one, but I feel like it's a little too light for me. So I went to Sephora. I tried a Bobbi Brown one that was a little bit too warm, and this one was a perfect mix between the two. The one from MAC is $33. This one is $20. So I thought this one was
the Bobbi Brown one was
$48.
Yeah.
So perfect mix between the two. The color's great. So I'm using this as a bronzer instead of a foundation.
Perfect. Okay, so speaking of foundations, now it's story time. So I've been researching for 2 months. Yes, 2 months. You just kicked the tripod. Move your foot. So I've been searching for foundations for 2 months. This is just how I do things. I want to do my research before I buy anything, especially foundation. And I've been wanting the Hourglass Vanish Stick, and I've also been wanting the Anastasia Beverly Hills one, but I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna buy them both. I'm gonna pick one. So we go into Sephora, and we probably took us about 30 minutes for me to figure out which shade I wanted in the Hourglass foundation. And then I was like, that one was a little bit yellow, one had a little bit more of a warm undertone, but the warm one just covered like my blemishes better. And then the Anastasia Beverly Hills one, I was like, you know what, let me just try and see it. Did one stripe, the stripe test, you could barely even see it. I was like, okay, I have to get it. So then I was stuck between, I was like, okay, that's a given, done, I'm buying it. This girl was telling me to buy 2 Hourglass foundation. This is why it's hard to shop with her. Because she'll just be, buy both, buy both, buy.
Okay, she had this half of her face in one color and this half of her face in one color. And they both looked really good. She could have gotten away with both of them. So I said, get both. You could mix them. You could wear one in the summer when you're darker. You could wear one if you're not darker. If you're going somewhere that's dark, you can wear the lighter one. If you're going somewhere that's light, wear the dark one. It made a lot of sense.
Okay, but anyways, my wallet did not make, well, that didn't really matter. But anywho, these foundations are $46 each, and I was not about to spend $100 on foundation. I did that before with the Too Faced Born This Way, and it was stupid. It was pointless. And I told myself I would never do that again. So, long story short, the Anastasia Beverly Hills one, this one is in Cool Golden. This one was the perfect shade for me. Oh my gosh, I almost just said that. It was the perfect shade for me. It's actually what I have on right now. And so I was like, you know what? It would be smart, because I can wear this all year round, But in the summertime, I get pretty warm toned and I get pretty dark. So I was like, you know what, I might as well just get this because summertime is coming and I'm gonna get darker. So I got this one. And what I did was, genius of us, brain power. So I took the golden one and put it on the inner parts of my face, which is where I'm lighter. And then I low-key just contoured with the warm toned one that's a little bit darker. And it is what I have on right now. So I pretty much mixed the two, kind of. But yeah, I was not gonna buy 2 Hourglass sticks and an Anastasia Beverly Hills one. But yeah, the Hourglass one, this is in the shade Warm Almond, which is interesting because I'm so like yellow undertone, but it works for me. And the Cool Golden from Anastasia Beverly Hills, $25, and the combination amazing. I watched so many videos on people with dry skin saying that they hated the Anastasia Beverly Hills one, and I was like, I put it on and I had a good moisturizer on, put it on, and it literally looks flawless. So I don't know what they were saying. I've had this on for a few hours and it still looks good, so I'm a fan. All right, that's everything. Is there anything else you want to say? Follow her or subscribe to her channel soon. You guys will stop kicking the camera. You guys will see a shout out on my Instagram, my social media very soon, so make sure you look out for that. I think that's all. I'm Rachel.
I'm Celeste.
Thanks for watching. We are the West Sisters. Bye guys.